NNRG.
Okay, the game for today is Tales of the Arabian Nights. And it's interesting that Nights is spelled like in terms of nighttime as opposed to someone who fights. But anyways, auto start. So we got a disk here, load, quote, asterisk, quote, comma, 8, comma, 1. That's the way it is. Yep, and we got the loading bars. Like, I know why the load command is the way it is. It's just, it's interesting that that's what it's defaulting to, because even though that works for most games, from what I understand, it doesn't work for all of them. And it looks like we have another one of the Remember intros. It seems to be a common one with the particular archive that I have access to here. So let's get going with this one. What do I do to start this? Run stop? Spacebar. Okay. And we have some documents with this one. Scenario full of Eastern promise. Okay. The saga of The saga of Imrali. I'm still getting that wrong. The saga of Imrahil, the saga of Imrahil, the Kalendar prince, on a quest to free the princess Anitra from the harem of the evil Sultan Saladin. I think I finally got that. An expectant hush settled upon the tribesmen. Scheherazade, most famous storyteller of the Bedouin. An expectant hush settled upon the tribesmen. Scheherazade, most famous storyteller of the Bedouin, stood in the moonlight between the palm trees and began her tale. Long ago in the city of Baghdad, there lived the Sultan Saladin. Convinced of the faithlessness of women, he swore to put to death each of his wives after the first night. In time, his avaricious gaze fell upon beautiful Anitra, a princess of the Kalendar province. His soldiers came silently in the night, and by dawn, they and their helpless captive were far away. The fate of the wives of Saladin was known throughout Arabia, and greatly was he loathed and by the people of the land. But such was the awesome might of his armies that no one dared to oppose him, even in thought. None, that is, save Imrahil, eldest prince of Kalendar, who set out on the trail of his beloved sister with vengeance in his heart. His quest began aboard Sinbad's ship, sailing the Red Sea. Despite the many hazards of the long ocean voyage, Imrahil safely came ashore at the delta of the river Anhil. Did I get that right? This is hard for me because these are a lot of words that I'm not used to pronouncing. Aboard a simple raft, he followed the river upstream until the waters swept him into a great cavern, deep in the bowels of the earth. Here he fought with the bewitched genies of Al-Khamzid. Here he fought with the bewitched genies of Al-Khamzid. Here he fought with the bewitched genies of Al-Khamnizd, too dreadful even to imagine. Escaping from the cavern on a flying carpet stolen from the blind weaver. Okay, that one I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. Holy jeez. Okay, so suffice to say, there's a lot of story here. Whoever wrote this really had a vision for how this story was going to go. Okay, so it says here on walking levels, press fire to jump. And on other levels, fire to cast a spell. Restore, aborts game in progress, any key to pause. And we got keys to turn the music and speech? Speech, not sound effects? Unless that's what they're calling their sound effects or something like that? Okay, so we gotta guide the prince through the many perils of the Arabian Nights. On certain nights, he must gather golden jugs engraved with letters in the correct order to spell out Arabian. At other times, he rides on rafts and flying carpets through Arabia, casting bolts of lightning at his foes. Okay. Oh, and that's literally it. Okay, so I guess this game is going to be really simple. So, run stop to start. Got Tales of the Arabian Nights from Interceptor Software, written by iGray. And then, it's going asking for the high scores of trainers. So reset high scores. And got some more loading here.
Tales of the Arabian Nights, written by iGray. Music arranged by Chris Cox. Copyright Interceptor Micros, 1984.
Okay, it literally meant speech. Because we got the music now, but it just spoke, and it basically said everything that it was on the title screen here. So, game was inspired by the traditional Arabian folk stories told by Scheherazade. Okay then. So I'm guessing just push button to start? Yeah.
Ibrahim began his Wisconsin ship, sailing the perilous waters of the Red Sea.
Okay, so I didn't even have to say that. The game said it for me. Okay, so I move left and right. Okay, I've got to jump. Oh, that's weird. If I whoops. Okay, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, if I jump at an angle, I stop going sideways after a moment. But not if I jump off the edge of the ship? Okay, these controls are going to take a little getting used to. So I'm supposed to collect the letters in order. So you get the A first, and that... There's fall damage? Oh boy. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going so well so far. So we get the A. We can actually climb these up. Okay, well, my quest has failed. That was a very short quest. Try again? Okay, so let's get this A first. And then we gotta go up here. Or get the R. And that, well, we can't jump can't jump down and there's a bird in the way. So that doesn't help. Or wait, now I'm stuck? What? Okay, I could jump from there. It's still... Oh boy. Okay, get the A, go up, get the R, jump down. You can't... Oh, wow. How are you supposed to get down? You have to spell this in order, right? So you get the A first. There's only one R in this word, and it's up there, and now I got the bird going after me. Holy jeez, this game just starts at maximum difficulty. Okay, and you all saw the documentation with me. That would have been the exact same stuff I would have read had I looked up an actual real manual for this thing. Okay, let's see if we can not die this time. Okay, so we get the R. Yeah, I'm confused about how we're supposed to get down from here. But we have to get the R second. So... like, maybe we can jump this? Okay, that works. Now can we... How do we climb down that? I can climb down this. Why couldn't I climb down that one thing at the side there? Okay, that was... Okay, so apparently there's just enough space there to actually not... to be able to jump down without having to go through that one thing that I couldn't climb down for whatever reason. Oh, did I actually make a high score? Okay then. Oh yeah, and I've got it on high score saver mode, so I just wrote that. Okay, so I have a little bit of a lead of how to survive this first level now, but again, there is so much stuff happening, you die with one hit. And it's definitely some RNG going on here too, because things are not playing out the same every single time. Oh jeez, and when that bird comes at you, it's like, it's virtually impossible. Well, no, I think it is impossible to jump over the bird, because you do not jump that high, and your motion... Oh man. Okay, I got a little lucky, so... Okay, finally getting more letters here. We've got the first 4 letters. I need the I now. So can I actually climb up this? No. So I have to go back around to be able to get that. Oh boy, and this little squid finally decided to go for me. Okay, I'm starting to make some progress here. So I know I need to go for the eye next. Let's make sure the bird doesn't get me. And go up here. Nope. Okay. Got past the bird there. Go up to the eye. Jump down. Make sure that bird doesn't get me. Just jump back across. And we get the A, but now what? Do we jump across this way? Nope, that just kills us. Okay, final problem, which I want to get an answer to before I try this again. After we get this A up here, how do we get down safely? By the way, you can't skip this speech that happens, which kind of doesn't surprise me, because in order to produce speech through the SID chip, you pretty much got to take full control over everything. The only thing I can think of maybe is like do some kind of wiggle. Like maybe if I wiggle off the edge just perfectly? No, that doesn't work. Well, I suppose one thing I could try is to just go for it. Just jump down to the end, right at the end, and see what happens. I just gotta get past these squids, which are now kind of flooding the area. Okay. Got my chance to get past the squids. Now I just gotta get up here. And not die to the bird. By the way, one thing I should quickly point out is that there's a very big difference in volume between the speech and the music. So I'm having to compensate for that while editing this video together. Okay, down to the last 3 letters again. Let's get up here. Go for the eye. Okay, managed to miss the bird. Go for the A. And now we'll just go down for the N and hope for the best. Okay. You'd like...
On a simpler off, he battled in Landalog, a crocodile-infested river, through a land of hostile nomads.
Okay, so I guess now we're shooting lightning, which I can barely see up from that yellow background. Holy jeez. Okay, so what I was trying to say before is that the game basically forced you into a situation where the only way to survive was, like, the only way to beat that level was to take a leap of faith at the end. Okay, so I have no idea how this particular section's gonna go, but we got crocodiles coming up from below the water, which I think I can sometimes hit, but not all the time. And we got these boulders coming from the shore. So I'm guessing this is just a time-based thing, survive as long as possible. Like, I'm trying to shoot stuff, but... Whoop, here comes Croc. Managed to miss it. Well, I've been going for a bit now. I'm not sure how long this level lasts, but... hopefully it ends soon? Like, all I can do is move back and forth and then shoot at various directions. Now, one thing that's a little tricky is that you shoot in the direction that you're holding the joystick. So if the crocodile's coming for you and you really need to back away from it to not get chomped, you don't really have an opportunity to shoot back at it. Jeez, this is still going. Like, I mean, I've shot a lot of boulders and a lot of crocodiles at this point. Ah, darn it! And that's the thing, if you make one mistake, it seems like you're doing the entire section over again. Holy jeez. What was that game we first covered on the show? Like the very first game we looked at? I think it was like Aztec Challenge or something like that. Even that game, same system, it was also a C64 game. These have all been C64 games. Even that one had the decency to change the music as you were making progress. So the more progress you made, the more the music changed. That's not happening here, so I have no idea how long this level lasts for. Also, not that it really matters, but you can only have one lightning bolt out at a time, but it moves so fast and you're not shooting that many things that it really doesn't make a big difference. Wait, the game just stopped. Does that... Okay. Okay, we got another level where we're jumping up and down, but... Oh, and we're already shot with lightning. And that's game over. Oh boy, and let me guess, it's going to send us all the way back to the start of the game. And then... Is that what it's gonna do? Yep. Okay, you know what? Screw it. This game is way too difficult, so we're activating the trainers here, and specifically we're going for unlimited lives. And then for everything else, we'll just set no. Okay, and we're back to this level. Now let's see if we can, like, not get totally wrecked. So I have no idea... Okay, so they can shoot sideways. So I gotta be careful about that. So we're gonna get this A. Make the jump there. And then get the R. And we gotta get the other A up here. How am I supposed to... Whoops. Wow, that fall was gonna kill me. This is probably another situation where you have to actually get them in a particular order in order to not get totally destroyed. Okay, so there's a little ledge here, which I can use to get this A. And then I've got to... Oh, that guy can actually shoot sideways. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, get the A. And then... Okay, he shot upwards that time. I can't jump over him, though. Pretty sure I... No, there's no way I can jump over him. Oh, boy. Okay, so now what am I supposed to do? Yeah, how am I supposed to... Like, I can lure him down this way, I guess? And then try to get around him? It's the only thing I can think of doing. And go. Okay, that seems to have worked. So let's get the R here. Now we gotta get the A. Oh, but that doesn't work trying to jump back down there. Okay, I got a funny feeling that A at the top there has to be the last of the three A's that you grab. Because it looks to be a similar situation to before, because the N is right there, next to it. And I can't think of any way to jump down from that platform without getting killed from fall damage. So, yeah, you've got to get that A last. So, once again, we are roaming around this... Oh, jeez. And you have to be really precise with your jumps, too. You touch anything solid from the side, and you lose your horizontal momentum. Oh, and you can't jump off of ladders, either. This game just wants to annihilate your soul. And that one doesn't even fire at you all the time. It's just sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And if it decides, like right there, if it decides to, you do not have enough time to react to that. Especially if you're on the ladder, because you can't jump from the ladder. And look, it fired downwards that time for some unknown reason. Okay, let's wait for a moment. This game. Wow. And you're expected to get through this with 4 lives and no continues. And there's 8 levels, according to the trainer. This is like I can't jump down. Oh wait, I can jump down from that. I think I'm screwed from doing that, but... Or no, wait. Never mind. It's this simple. This game is out for blood. This game wants you to die and be miserable because it is doing everything in its power to be insanely hard. Okay, so I gotta jump to this, but now what do I do? Because that doesn't work. I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out how you're supposed to get all of the letters without getting killed from the characters floating around or the fall damage, and it's like, this game wants you to take the most roundabout way possible towards getting these letters. Because again, if I fall from a platform, I don't have any horizontal control. Whereas if I jump, I have horizontal control for a little, but as soon as I hit anything, or even sometimes just totally arbitrarily, I'll lose my horizontal control. Okay, so I think, yes, I can jump from there. I'll wait for it. Oh no, wait, I need another A. The thing I think which is worse about this is the fact that you can't play this fast. Like, think about any normal platforming game, where if you want to go fast, the game generally gives you the ability to do so. But here, if you try to go fast, you die. Like, even if you know exactly what to do, you die. Okay, so to make sure I can get back around here, I think what I gotta do is jump like that, give it a moment so the one following me is down at my level, get around, jump back up. Oh, you have gotta be kidding me. You can't make that jump in the other direction because of the freaking stalactite at the top? Okay, so let's let the one that's following me get a little closer. I can't let it get a little closer because everything else is trying to shoot at me. Okay, so now let's go up. Oh, you... Really? You can't even be patient with this game. Like, you can't go fast or you die, and if you're patient, you die from things that you weren't expecting because you were too patient. There's like this magical point this magical like thing that the game wants you to achieve in terms of momentum and movement. And if you do anything other than that, you die. Okay, so I have to get the one that's following me down to where I am. As close as I can want to risk. And then jump back across. Jump up here. Fall down here. Jump no! Oh wait, that does work! Okay, that does work. Okay. We have a chance now. Get that... Wait. What? And now I survived that fall? This game's logic is starting to make no sense. Oh, and before when I was complaining about the volume inconsistency between the speech and the music itself has volume inconsistencies. I wonder, I can probably walk off this platform and survive the fall. So I'm going to go like that. Okay, that kind of... Oh, are you kidding? I got blocked by the edge of one of those tiny platforms? Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Go. No, I just stopped in the middle of the air. How does this game decide if you're going to keep moving forward or not? Because sometimes you'll go to make a jump and you just stop midair and start falling. And I do not understand the logic as to why that happens sometimes and not other times. I have been on this level for 20 minutes with infinite lives, and I am no closer to winning yet. Okay, so we get the R. And then I think the best way to get that A would be to jump up from down here. So what I gotta do is get to the bottom here, get to this platform right here, because this seems to be the safest spot for me right now. And then what I need to do is wait for the genie to get close. So we jump back up. Jump down to here. Oh. And you can never tell when they're going to shoot at you or not. You just have no way of defending yourself against all of this. You just have to go where you think you should go and get lucky. And you're supposed to do 8 levels and 4 lives? This is ridiculous. Okay, so that was Tales of the Arabian Nights. Despite the fact that the speech is an interesting addition, I think this might be the worst game we've seen so far. Because the controls are dumb, Despite the fact they're really simple, it is so particular about how you're supposed to survive through everything. I just stopped mid-air right there. Like, why? Why did I stop in the middle of the air? The controls are dumb, the difficulty is through the freaking roof, you're only given a limited number of lives and no continues. Like, this is a game that starts too hard, does not give you enough control to survive, and then expects you to somehow magically... You can't even survive that fall! This game is dumb. This game is dumb. This is actually a legitimately bad Commodore 64 game.